Okay, so hello everyone first, and second of all, we do have a bit more news coming from Viprin himself about what is currently going on with the update and why RobTop is so silent. So I think this is probably one of the most useful information we have gotten so far. I've read some of these, but we can go through them one more time. So as you guys know, RobTop has said that 2.2 is almost finished, but he has not published it to App Store, Google Play, or Steam. And he might also delay it to December due to varying review times according to him. But not, right now we are in December. This is the first day. It's minus 0 days until 2.2. So this guy was raging and said he didn't send it that day. He has not sent the update. He doesn't even talk to other modes about it. Chat, I think this tweet is a blatant lie. How do you know he hasn't sent it? And then we got a bunch of stuff. And there is a source for why he has not sent it. I have looked it up. It's something that Paul himself has said. Now, I don't want to give you any wrong information, so I'm just going to have to show you the image because I am not that sure if he confirmed that he hasn't sent it. Okay, so here he's saying that RobTop's tweet does not say that he has submitted the game, which is true. And he said that he has not said that it was submitted and no one knows anything about it being submitted. So basically, Pause is neither confirming that he has submitted it, nor is he confirming that he has not submitted. He's basically just saying RobTop has never said that it has been submitted, and this is the current information that we have right now. However, Viprin came because people got really mad, and he clarified a bunch of things. And here he says that I can assure you that I know what's going on, but it's not my place to announce anything. It's unfortunately we've caught up in the middle of this, but RobTop really needs a little more transparent on what's going on. It's the last day of November and he hasn't said anything to the public since the last update. Again, here we have probably one of the most important things that we're going to talk about today. I understand it's frustration. However, there are some good reasons, in my opinion, for why it isn't more clear. Rob has talked about this publicly before. Now, I can't really remember of a time where he has mentioned something like that, but we can read it anyway. For one, he doesn't want to announce the exact release time since that is just asking for the service to die immediately. Everyone would get ready only to crash the service. It would be ideal if it could be announced, but there is really no way to predict how the service would respond to that if it isn't announced too specifically and a bit more vaguely. People will trickle it in over time, making it more likely that it'll work. It may still go poorly even if it's not announced, however we're going to have to see. As always, unexpected things come up in development. This is something that I can also confirm. As an example, in the past, Google asked for a specific thing to be changed, making a resubmission necessary. I do remember this actually back in like 2022 or something like that. He had to update Geometry-World and stuff like that, and they were asking for a bunch of weird stuff. And yeah, he's not saying that this has happened now, but it has happened in the past, which delayed the update for Google Play. This is something that I could also see happening with 2.2, seeing how many times Google Play is changing their privacy policy or whatever you are supposed to have in your game in order for it to be on their platform. Which, this in mind, announcing things could lead to more misunderstandings. I do think that this was a positive thing that in the trailer he pretty much just wrote coming soon. So this way, you know, we are not going to get another misinformation just like the October one or the November one. Full transparency is obviously the deal, but it's not always that simple. I do understand this actually. Of course, I'm noting the community's feedback on all this and will bring it up when appropriate to improve things for the future. He said that it may still go very poorly for the service even if it was not announced, and they don't know yet, and they don't know how many people are going to get online and play the game at the same time and how fast everyone is going to react. So yeah, he said that people will most likely play the new main level first, the tower levels, checking the icons, achievements, editor. Perhaps they may also check things that may have something to do with the service, like checking your profile or, you know, taking the biggest mistake of your life and clicking on the recent tab. That would be a disaster. And this is actually quite interesting. He said that the paths are basically on like that one menu where the versus mode was supposed to be. And it has like a bunch of shards on it. This one, you see it has a bunch of shards. And I don't know if this is correlated to the shards themselves, or if this is something completely different. However, the only information that we know about paths is I think you'll love them. I have asked him here about, the GDPS and the lag spike and stuff like that, but he didn't really respond. He didn't respond at all, actually. And okay, this is also interesting. Then why would he release it simultaneously on all platforms? Because as you guys know, RobTop wanted to release it on Steam, Google Play, and also Apple Store at the same time. So this guy is asking, why is he doing that if he really doesn't want the service to be dying? And he said he also wants everyone to experience it at the same time, if possible. More so than some potential server issues from releasing for everyone at once. However, releasing for everyone at once at a set time would ensure a disaster. This is actually true. But I initially thought that this was going to be the plan. I thought he was going to announce the exact release date after everything is 100% finished. But it's apparently not the case. It could, it could happen any time, you can pretty much say. It's really a balance of so many different things, so it's gonna be hard to get it perfect, which is totally understandable, especially because this update is so massive. You can't just make random actions because we've been waiting for so long, and doing like a small mistake could lead to a disaster, which is also understandable. Once the practice is all sorted and published, will you and RobTop be able to take some break? And he said it's not going to be a lot of breaks, but they're going to have less stress, which I'm really excited for, because I think RobTop is under so much pressure right now, which is, I don't know what to say about that anymore, to be honest. I'll have more time to do fun official community posts and projects and stuff like that, and this is just Viprin stuff. There are going to be contests about certain things, but yeah, this is not really 2.2 related, but in case you guys want to know about that, I thought mentioning that would also be kind of cool. Is there more? I think there's more. And by the way, here we have somebody trying to save their save files and it doesn't really work, and I'm just telling you guys to save your files right now. Click here, click on save. And I'm just gonna wait and see if it's gonna work. And in case it doesn't work for you, I'm gonna give you a bunch of tips on how you could get it to work, because this is really important. You have to get it to work this time before 2.2 comes out, just to be 100% sure that you are not gonna lose your progress. So if it doesn't work, you head on over to the saved files, click on this button and then delete. This is gonna delete all of your saved files, and then you can like download them again, basically get it, and then you will have it on your saved files again. And then some of these guys may be a little bit useless for you. If there's like an unnamed 0, to which I have so many of, you can pretty much just delete them individually and try to save. And that should work, actually. I've tried that, as you guys have saw in my previous videos. I was not able to save, but I have deleted some stuff and now it's working. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, that's like a small warning that you guys should definitely do that as well. And he also said that you guys know that there are 30 gauntlets. I think there are 35 new gauntlets in 2.2 or something. And he is asking if there are going to be some contests for them. And he said only a few will have, which is kind of surprising. I thought all of them are going to have like custom contests. But yeah, I don't really know. And that they are definitely going to be fitting the theme. For example, if you head on over to the fire gauntlet, for example, it's literally called the fire gauntlet. And then you will see something like this, which is probably the farthest thing from fire. I mean, this is pretty much the first level people play when they come to Geometry Dash. I want to play the gauntlets, which is very understandable why we need to have some levels that actually fit the theme. For example, if you go on over to actually let's go to the magic tab. For example, this level, the magic tab, and this level is just so perfect. Look at this. Or this one, I think this one is even better. Look at this, you can see the magic everywhere. There are these pixelated blocks, and I'm assuming in 2.2 are gonna have stuff like this as well, because once 2.1 got released, RobTop decided to like add these gauntlets, but he wasn't really active in the community. Like, he was basically so far, like he didn't connect with us at all. And so he pretty much just picked random levels for the gauntlets. However, we can see that at maybe the crystal gauntlet, he started becoming more and more engaged with the community, which is why we have these beautiful looking crystals as a level in the crystal gauntlet. And I thought that was going to be the case for 2.2 as well, but apparently there are not all of them are going to be gauntlet contests, which is kind of surprising. However, I would love to see a gauntlet that is full of platformer levels. I think that would be awesome. And also maybe one for like like 2 levels are platformer and the rest are not. I think that would also be kind of fun, but we're gonna have to see. And in case you guys didn't know, the servers have been indeed upgraded in preparation for 2.2. This happened quite a months ago, so if you guys have been following along, you guys already know that. And I think this is actually everything we have so far from Viprin. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is a little bit concerning because we are almost at the 2nd of December at this point, and I think it would be kind of unfortunate if it was released today because, you know, it would be like literally 1 day late. So I can see why he wouldn't release it today, because otherwise the community would be like, why didn't you like work 1 less day and then release it on the at time, you know? But yeah, currently the situation is open. RobTop super duper silent, nothing, pretty much 0 news from him. So yeah, this community has grown so much and I love you guys a lot for supporting as well. I hope you guys are, let me know what you think about this whole situation, this Viprin telling us that the update is may not be submitted. I'm not gonna use the wrong words here. It may be submitted, it may also not be. But yeah, let me know what you guys, do you guys think he submitted it already? What do you guys think? Is he like keeping silent on that because whatever he wanting to do, whatever he has maybe a bunch of plans? I don't really know. I would like to hear what you guys think, so yeah, write a comment down below and I will definitely read it, and I will see you guys. I gotta beat my daily. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching and head on over to my 3rd channel and watch this video right now.